any animal that breaks with protocol and dares to jump the queue. The alpha pair repay the respect the pack bestows upon them with total responsibility for its welfare. Whenever danger threatens, it is once more the role of the alpha pair to protect the pack. This is the third situation in which the natural order of the pack is underlined. The alpha pair perform their leadership role unblinkingly and from the front. They will react to danger in one of three ways, selecting one of the three Fs: flight, freeze, or fight, and will run away, ignore the threat, or defend themselves. Whichever response the alpha pair select, the pack will again back up their leaders to the hilt. Okay, so let's talk about the feeding thing. This is where I would agree and disagree, right? Not that there's a whole lot to necessarily agree and disagree with, but there are some old school trainers that get really, really crazy over like you have to eat before your dog, right? Seriously, that's like a common old thing of like, your dog eats after you kind of thing.
Okay.
Right? And I hear owners come in sometimes and tell me like, yeah, I make sure that my dog eats after me just so they see me as the alpha. That shit don't matter.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that flat out, that shit don't matter, right? But getting back to the pecking order, right? If your dog sees you as in control, right? Meaning you are the one that ultimately would resource guard things, right? Your dog will never resource guard things back to you, right? So let's look at it this way. Most situations where dogs will get themselves into trouble or start guarding are situations where we should actually be the one doing the guarding.
Yeah.
Right? Food, right? How many times do we see a dog that resource guards food that is extremely impulsive about taking any food that they want anywhere and everywhere, maybe in a non-aggressive fashion, as opposed to how they might be over their food bowl? Meaning maybe they get aggressive over their food bowl while they're eating, but in day-to-day life, they're constantly stealing shit off the counter or trying to snatch food out of your hand while you're sitting on the couch eating chips or whatever the hell it may be, right? That is a situation where you should look at that where the roles are reversed, right? Your dog is resource guarding food from you. Why are you not resource guarding food from your dog? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Right? So like, let's look at it this way. We could equate me sitting on the couch eating chips and my dog comes over to try to take them and I tell him no and give him a firm correction for that. Yeah. That is the equivalent of me resource guarding my food to my dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So flip the roles is basically what I'm
sure.
saying. And look at all the situations where your dog is just taking resources from you and you're allowing it, right? Start guarding your resources a little bit to your dog, right? If you're struggling with resource guarding issues with your dog, right?
Yeah.
Same with, the affection side of things, right? Like, why is your dog resource guarding you towards other dogs? You should be resource guarding your dog from other dogs in situations, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Flip the script.
Flip the script a little bit.